Greetings everyone, and Great here with another Company Heroes 1 replay. Spawn on the left side as the US forces, Wag Von. Spawn on the left side as British allies, we have a foreign name. Spawn on the right side as the Panzer Elite, we have Taylor. And spawn as the Panzer Elite player, we have De Predator 313. It's not Predator because there's a D there. Predator 313. Of course, we do have Kaliningrad to capture this various sectors, 2 pioneers, 1 Panzer Grenadier heading down south, engineers heading over here, the scope rifles are heading up north here. He may be eyeing for something a bit fancy involving the placement of this HQ. That he doesn't have lieutenant support that other squad, so it'll be probably gonna capture that fuel point. He may try something either really stupid or really smart. One of the two. Probably both. And most likely will fail if he is aggressively heading north. Looks like he does have the speed governors. You could establish on that munitions point, since that sector's capturing on up. We do have a couple pioneers here. Kaliningrad could try interfering with the capture, but still a possibility, but he is not moving the Kaliningrad over in this region. And now the if he sets it up right there, he's in the area. The Schimmelwagen does spot it. He's going to try to establish it. He's going to establish it real quick soon, and he established it right there. So now they have a very, very forward munitions point here. The British player needs to pull out infantry section and lieutenant as quickly as possible. I'm more impartial towards another infantry section at the moment, just to get a lot of firepower, because he could get overran like he is right now. The other squad, he has retreat order there, and this is part where I'm saying if you get overran, it can be detrimental. I need a second time to repair the Schimmelwagen. It may be a better idea to actually pursue the squad. The other intersection is sprinting its way forward. Hopefully that's another intersection. Lieutenant wouldn't be half bad because to improve the combat capabilities units. 2 Schimmelwagens are here. This will cause some issues. The scope of our squad just needs to dance around over here, start retreating around. If he can somehow get out a split trench, that would be incredibly good. He won't be able to capture the sector because of the HQ command shell. Looks at firing some of these Schimmelwagens here. Pioneers push way forward. We do have a bit of skirmish down here. Riflemen versus some Panzer Grenadiers, but I'm a bit more interested up here. Brand carrier. That could be helpful as well. The slit trenches, I think, are incredibly important at this moment in time. This will give him a good, solid base of fire. I think he needs to get a slit trench out as soon as he can. MMG carrier will help. And, of course, got the intersection to decapture the fuel point as well. Keep getting some damage here. Both Schimmelwagens are very, very damaged. Now we've got these sections slowly moving their way forward. Kaliningrad here. We've got infantry half track here. That's very good, but a slit trench could be a good way of preventing any major damage from it. After all, it's one of the biggest components of that half track is not only for garrison space, but also suppression. Let's take the Schimmelwagen here. He does mount up. He really does need a slit trench and reinforcements here. G taking a bit of damage there. MG42 setting it up. Another reason why a slit trench will be helpful. Sure, you can just simply hit the retreat button to get remove the suppression, but it's best for them not to avoid any additional damage because the damage output on those units are still very high. Both these squads are suppressed. Those retreat. Flamethrower not pushed forward, so those slit trenches will be less useful. Damage and crit there on the Schimmelwagen. Intersections getting suppressed once again. Retreats. Trying to repair up the Schimmelwagen. Schimmelwagen does go down. Flamethrower does get forced back there. These guys are getting whittled down. Unable to defend themselves without cover. Scope rifle squad. Both these squads, he needs to pack up and retreat. I don't think he can pan out. His teammate Sheep is doing a good job of supporting him. The half-track's actually severely wounded. One intersection is still alive. They need retreat order. This one does get wiped out there. Look, that's another intersection squad there. He needs a retreat order. His teammates Rifleman's not pushed way forward. Very good. Trying to hit that half track. Intersection firing away. Also, the lieutenant wouldn't be half bad, but I think another intersection squad would be better. Pioneer squad does fall back time. Spectator does get suppressed, and the Rifleman's and Flamethrower squad does get suppressed there. And unlike his teammate, he has to do a full retreat all the way back home, and he's in the back left corner of the map. Brandon Carey getting some good damage there. Jeep trying to crawl its way. And now do have Vickers placement there. That could help him protect his flank a little bit. Or prevent Pioneers and Flamethrowers just overrunning him. Speaking of which, the Wehrmacht player may want to eye for Kriegsberg. Get out some Panther Trucks or Pack 38s. Stormtroopers could be useful. Could get out some Panther Trucks as well. And machine gun placement been built way down here. The Brits doing a good job distracting both Axis players from the southern side of the map, so US players starting to capture everything and collect all those resources. So the British player has beating there. Lieutenant Yates getting on the far side. Oh, the lieutenant took a hit. Does have a Brennan squad here. He really could stand to get into the trench. Honestly, a casualty cleaner station would not be half bad as well, because the amount of casualties dropping is quite significant, and I'll mention the healing. Right now, the allies have 56 munitions per minute, so that can maintain a good amount of healing capability. Hopefully, that is another intersection squad there. Panther rolling some misses there. Field support truck sustaining a bit of fire there. Both these squads are suppressed at the moment. Flame Warfare does fall back there. Both these squads need to fall back. Just the Rifle squad. They both fall back now. Brett's squad dancing around now. Just keeping the far side of field support trucks all he needs to do. If his teammate's able to push forward and engineer along the flanks and repair up the HQ command truck, that can be very important as well. Half tracks both pushing way forward. Both of them have a Pentrick squad loaded in the back, and looks like their bolt action rifles are taking priority. Brent squad's about to get wiped out from the Volksgrenadier. It does get suppressed there by the Nickerson placement. It does get wiped out. Faust does connect. Entrance connecting. And maybe a field support truck. Yeah, field support truck's now on the field. Lieutenant may get... Yeah, it does get wiped out there. HQ command truck has engine damage. And not exactly moving at the moment, but will likely get pursued. Quickest placement will go down. And does go down there.
Light vehicles can now advance and capture territory.
Light vehicles can now advance and capture territory, so the US player has selected armor. The Brit has nothing left. Redeploying some of these stuff. Let's see what the British player has at the moment. Not a lot of manpower. Only one command point at the moment. I wonder if he spent one. The lieutenant did gain veterancy, so perhaps not.
Jerry's cut forward supply lines are broken. We have territory out of supply.
Engineer's taking a bit of damage there. Does nail the tank trap. Trying to go some tank traps there. And now the half tracks are pushing forward to the US player. US player's going to take some hits. Patrick almost nailed his own Kettengrad there. The Wehrmacht player does go for Blitzkrieg. Has Stormtroopers available. Stormtroopers have been put in the field. That's probably got it for the Panzerschreck for hitting the HQ command truck. Pompcroft Center now deployed on the field as well. And the Panzer player. Is that munitions cans? Yep, I believe that is... He has gone for Tank Hunter. So Tank Hunter's been selected, Blitzkrieg's been selected, Armor's been selected, and an unknown doctrine for the Brits. If he has selected one.
Ready for instruction.
Making his way down south. Kriegsberg is now on the way. Flamethrower infantry starting to take some hits. He does have Veterancy 1 on these Volksgrenadiers. They desperately need the health regen, that's for sure. Volksgrenadiers do get a bit of singe there, but still have all the existing models alive. Looks like the British player wants to back out of the game, thinking the game is lost. The US player does not want to back out of the game just yet.
We have lost a vehicle.
After all, the Allies have been maintaining great field control for majority of the game. They've been maintaining more than half field control, so they do have a fuel advantage as well as munitions advantage. Oh, the Brit got hit hard, and he also lost 2 intersections, a Brent carrier, machine gun emplacement. Okay, he lost a bit, but nothing game-ending, honestly. Has 2 infantry sections and a lieutenant. That's pretty common to lose that throughout the entire course of the game.
Enemy forces are attacking our petrol depot.
And they still have good fuel control of the map for resources. So I don't think it's game ending. Captain captured that sector, so is the Jeep.
Panzer, the indomitable Hetzer tank is now available.
The Panzer player has spent all of his fuel. He's going for a mortar half-track now. Rifle squad does fall back. The British player is yelling help, but I don't think he has really anything on the map. He has the armor command truck. I'm not sure what the Brit is yelling about. He doesn't have any intersections on the field, so maybe a good idea to go for commandos as an alternative infantry unit. Deploy out a glider relatively safely to deploy out additional commandos. Hetzer now advances his way forward. Flamer engineers take a bit of damage there. Contract does roll a miss. He does have the squads advance his way forward. Flame engineers out of range. Can't get their sauerkraut extra crispy. Riflemen now advancing on the flank, trying to eye for some heavy cover here. Mortar half-track lining up a shot. An AT gun shot does connect onto the Hetzer. Good hits there on the engineers. One squad does fall back, another one's severely wounded. Rifleman squad just fighting from light cover there. Flame engineers advance his way forward with a rifleman in tow. Both grenadiers getting singed. And this rifle squad does get suppressed. Captain must make his way forward. I'm not sure what he's trying to do. He can't, his aura benefits does not extend out to the US. Ooh, but there's a, I think, officer artillery. He may have gone for artillery. Yeah, that looks like officer artillery. So the captain brings in some officer artillery, gets good hits there onto the Volksgrenadiers. And creeping barrage is available, so he has definitely has gone for raw artillery. Rifle squad does take a bit of hits there. Stormtroopers with 2 Panzer trucks as making their way forward as well. More officer artillery. Oh! Officer artillery rains in pretty quickly. Gains some great hits there. Takes out how much stuff? That may be the best officer artillery I've ever seen. There's at least maybe 2 squad wipes, 2 vehicle wipes.
We have a secured sector under attack.
That was a really good officer artillery. He does have a squad of sappers on the field. Do now have a stag count out being pulled on the field. He's starting to transition to perhaps stag count spam. Does get receive a pounce house there, and the Cal has been upgraded. Pantrax whiffed, fires, gets a double hit there, and does fall back. Stag count could use some repairs. Sappers and Flamer engineers could help out with that. Maybe a good idea to go for some repair sappers. I'm a bit more biased towards the repair sappers, especially opposed to Piets. I really don't like the Piets in this game. They're really hit or miss. AT gun and seeing quite a bit of damage there, but should be decrewed. Does get decrewed there. Stag hound firing away, but severely wounded. Gotta be very careful with those Pantrax, but he's also going to try to focus fire. Nope. Repair sappers, or soon to be repair sappers, repairing. Stormtroopers are falling back. They should escape on out of there. Actually picked up by the Panzer Grenadiers. Additional stag hounds now being deployed on the field.
We're done over here, sir.
Repair sapper upgrade has been complete. I wonder if it will queue up the overheal being a mid-repair upgrade. Both Grenadiers and Riflemen tingling out. We've got Flame Engineers making their way forward. Down south, we've got multiple Panzerschrecks pushing way forward. They both find the Staghounds. 150 cal currently upgraded, needs a little bit more munitions and repairs. As Grenadiers are seeing a bit of damage there. Rolls a miss with the Panzerschreck. The other Panzerschreck squad is pushing way forward. Fires and rolls a miss as well. 50 cal upgrade on the way, and both those squads do fall back. Looks like a half-track went down. Stu deployed on the field. Let's see. Looks like it was just the infantry half-track, not the mortar half-track. Jeep in a good position there to spot everything, but he's also in a good position there to get some mortars on top of his head. And also use a barrage ability right there. Or maybe that first shot whiffed. Oh, and a Jeep does go down to the Pak 38. Flame Engineers trying to advance. Good spot for it would actually be inside the garrison to burn some of the Pioneers. They do get inside the garrison there. And these Pioneers do. One squad does fall back, almost gets wiped out. The other one receives some damage. The Flame Engineers do get outside the garrison now. Flame Engineers do fall back now, getting minimal damage on these forces. To advance his way forward, let's take a quick look at everybody's resources. The Brit has plenty of manpower and fuel to work with for the time being. Maybe a good idea to start eyeing something else. Mass Staghounds, a couple of Fireflies wouldn't hurt. Help him pen the Stews. His teammate has a good amount of manpower, a very, very large amount of munitions. Remember, he has gone for armor and a large amount of fuel. He may want to eye for, if he's not going to get a tank depot anytime soon, he may want to eye for some of the supply yard upgrades. Staghound took a bit of beating there. These Staghounds fire away. We've got some suppression here. Mass Panzerschreck here. Staghound, main gun destroyed crit, which means he's still alive. And these forces do fall back there. Let's take a look at the US players' supply yard. No upgrades in supply yard.
Report we are losing a sector.
Stormtroopers falling back. Looks like they got totally wiped out actuality. Staghounds making their advance. One of them has a bit of a beating. And Shark Squad quick fish off. Does get suppressed there. Pak 30 does get suppressed. And the Staghounds are falling back now. Oh, never mind. Riflemen making an advance. Riflemen being recaptured the Pak 38. And it does appear to be sticky bombs available at the moment. Wehrmacht player, of course, has a Stu on the field. Right now he has only one Stu, 2 Volksgrenadiers, 1 Stormtrooper. Yep, that one just getting burned up alive. Good damage there. MP42 is still alive. The Flamer could go down. Something dropped the Panzerschreck there. And the Panzer League player has a good amount of manpower for the time being. He does not need to go for Panthers, honestly. Finally gets Mass Staghound, so maybe a bunch of Hetzers would be half bad. Maybe some Panzer IV Cs. He has plenty of anti-tank, honestly, with the Panzer Grenadiers. So maybe sprint. He just lost a squad there. Good damage there. Destroyed engine crit. No death crit. Captain does eat a 105 or 150. Wait, is the shoot that uses 105? It's the Brumbar that uses 150, right? Get those two guns mixed up. Incendiary Mortar does get deployed on the field. AT gun does get decrewed. Both snipers do withdraw in time. Does he have a? Yep, he does have a triage center. Buy or fly? Firefly is probably a good item this moment, just to help hit these Stews. He could eye, let's see, the US player. Not a lot of manpower at the moment. Does have Allied War Machine. Nor does he have a tank depot at the moment. No supply yard upgrades. He 30 cal? Okay. Not sure why he's going for a 30 cal. The Stews and everything here tends. He may be trying to get that against the Panzerschreck blob. 17 pounder or 25 pounder eyeing for barrage in this region. Stew rolls a miss there. AT gun severely damaged. Mr. Stew, I think he's fox firing the AT gun. Nope, he got a good hit down the infantry, however. Flamers do force back all the Panzerschrecks. Rifle squads could retreat sooner rather than later. Stormtroopers camouflaging the way forward. No sticky bomb there. Panzerschrecks does get a hit there, but the overkill is being very useful. Rifle squads do fall back. Flame machines push way forward. Orders as well, raining on in the Flame Engineers.
Enemy unit.
Flame machines need to fall back. Stormtroopers got wiped out. Something exploded up here. Wehrmacht landmine. To repair Sapper's quality and order with all the stack hounds. Rolls a bounce there on the Stew. It looks like a rifle squad does go up north to capture up the VP. Sorry, you may hear my drink open up.
Losing a victory point. We
And
are
it looks like
losing a
the
victory point.
Kaliningrad receiving some anti-tank gunfire does back on off. Multiple US anti-tank guns now on the field. Armor command truck or headquarters command truck down south, trying to increase the fuel income. US player has plenty of fuel at the moment, just no tank depot. Volks Grenadiers, Veteran C2 now versus the Veteran C1 Riflemen. All of them used to have all their models. Panzerschrecks which way forward, getting good suppression fire there on these Panzerschrecks. We do have the 4-man squad upgrade, very nice. And there's too much suppression here. Mass Stag Hound is brutal against Panzerschreck blob because of all the pinto mounts for suppression. Panzergrenadiers do fall back there. A good number of them are getting annihilated on the retreat, however. And Stormtroopers are falling back as well. There's a drop Panzerschreck in the middle of the field. And the Stag
Enemy unit down.
Stormtroopers do go down. He does have access to Calliope's. Staghounds are overrunning the Stew. I think at this point in time, more headstorms would have been better against a Staghound, not Staghound, the Panzerschreck spam. Instead of the Panzerschreck spam to engage the Staghound spam. The Stew's about to go down. I'm just getting all my words mixed up, aren't I?
Enemy unit
And Stew does go down to the Staghounds.
Our victory point.
Panzerschrecks push way forward. Taking some good hits there. They're stacked up, so the AoE damage is a little bit more significant.
The enemy is down to 300 points.
Rolls some good hits there in the Staghound, but however, since they are overhealed, they can take additional hit. US players going around, capture all these sectors up north. Here's some gunfire down here. With a Wehrmacht player, he may not have anything left. He is going for Veteran 3 tanks, but he needs out our Stugs, not Stews. Just to engage all these Staghounds. But even then, he can easily get overran since they don't have turrets.
The grateful fatherland and glorious struggle. Honor and blood.
British player cast the GG. Landmines being deployed in the field. Maybe they're doing a surrender. Yep, one player is backed out of the game, and the other one will likely follow shortly. There we go. This is Android saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.